That's Erica Stanford, who is the Minister of Education, giving a big fat F to NCEA this morning. The government announcing it wants it replaced. The proposal includes the removal of NCEA Level 1, which is the new Year 11 qualification, requiring English and maths must be taught in that Level 1, plus a foundation award test. Levels 2 and 3 are also being replaced with two new qualifications. Year 12 students will study for the New Zealand Certificate of Education, and Year 13s will take the New Zealand Advanced Certificate of Education. Here to unpack everything that was announced inside the last 15 minutes is Chris Abercrombie, PPTA President, with us as much as we can anyway. Chris, good morning. I won't test you on everything, but what's your general feedback on that so far?
Well, I think the really important thing to note is the core of NCEA is continuing. It will still be a standards-based assessment. It's going to be based on the curriculum. So that real core that our students are doing today in school will carry on. So that's really good to hear.
It's how you make up, how you get to a qualification that's changing, isn't it? So the bits, the sort of grab bag nature of it at the moment will change, but also the marking of those tests, and even things like, you know, the percentage mark is back.
Yeah, so it's interesting to go that way. I think one of the key things is that it can't be based on and we've been told it's not, based on the old bell curve. When I did school cert and bursary, you know, the design that 50% of the students would fail, so you scaled. We've been told that won't occur in this. It'll be standards-based. It'll be based against the curriculum standards. So we've just got to make sure we get our curriculum sorted, because that's still not sorted yet. So that has to come first.
Right, so curriculum is job one, and then it's working out what's going on with all this stuff. When you say the bell curve, so measuring against a particular standard, this is where you must get to, and if you get past that, then you get a tick. If you don't, you get a cross, as opposed to how well did you do in comparison to your peers?
Yeah, exactly. So NCEA right now, standards-based. This new proposal is standards-based. Do you meet the standard? Can you write an essay? Can you do a science experiment? You know, those kind of conversations there, and then you get a grade for that, and that will make up your grade for your subject, which seems to be the real goal of this, more subject coherency, which was always one of the criticisms of, particularly since the realignment of NCEA.
For teachers, does much change then? It doesn't sound as drastic in terms of what happens in a classroom day to day as it might do on the press release. Is that fair?
I think there's going to be some significant change, particularly around making sure we have that subject specialist knowledge. But actually the biggest change is probably going to be in that vocational pathway. It's something that we've been sorely missing in education in New Zealand. It's very haphazard. It's based on, do you have a polytech in your town? Do you have businesses that are willing to support the school? And so to have a real national consistency, that's going to be a significant change. It's going to take significant resourcing to get that done right.
So what actually, when you say the vocational pathways, have schools been trying to do too much, do you think, on the vocational pathways and trying to get students these credits in all these different areas when really they should just be going to do an apprenticeship?
Well, things have changed over the years, and so having that qualification, because I remember under Heke Paratu, when she was minister, there was the level 2 was expected to be the leaving qualification for young people. So apprenticeships and all those progresses really wanted that level 2 at least. And so having this vocational pathway will be a change from that. So it's really important that it's fully resourced, fully funded, and fully supported by the government, because it's going to be quite significant in that space.
Chris, appreciate you coming on this morning. Just finally, well, the percentage thing, because I think for most people that's something quite tangible and understandable and relatable. Why did we move away? Why did we say it's bad to give students 60% or 70%? Why did we move to all these letters?
Well, actually, it was business that wanted that, because they said 52% doesn't actually tell us what the student knows. They wanted a bit more information about what a young person could actually do. And just a raw percentage doesn't tell you that.
Okay. Well, like it or loathe it, like it or lump it, they're coming back.